A warning for renters of storage units during severe weather. Cake News starts right now.
And that's where we'll start at 10. Thanks for joining us. I'm Pilar Pedraza. A Hayesville woman came to us with concerns after she says heavy rains destroyed most of her belongings in a South Wichita storage unit, and no one from that facility got in touch with her. Cake's Hannah King spoke to her and the owner of that business. And Hannah, what did you learn?
Pilar, the woman we spoke with tells us she's upset and frustrated, regardless of whose fault it is that she didn't get so much as a phone call. We were able to get a hold of the business owner, who told me in a phone call this afternoon that this former tenant hasn't given them an opportunity to make things right.
Brianna Rodriguez says her family's 2 years of renting a unit at Max Secure Storage had been fine until these rains. Not only flooding Wichita streets, but also causing damage to multiple units at the facility where Rodriguez was keeping her things.
There was a lot of damage, a lot of water damage all the way throughout the entire storage unit, and a lot of stuff is just, we had to throw it away. It's going to have to be repaired.
But there are some things Rodriguez says can't just be fixed or replaced.
My daughter's first outfits and blankets, things like that, that just were so ruined and disgusting that we had to throw them away.
And the reason she called us,
she said that she's not sending out over 500 letters. And I was like, okay, well, don't you think that'd be the courteous thing to do, to let them know that your stuff might be damaged?
That's what she says management of the facility told her.
She said that's not her responsibility. So I thought, well, if you're not going to make it your responsibility, then I'll make it mine, and I'll make people aware. I just want people to know that there were floods and your stuff might be damaged.
The owner of the facility says while, yes, their record keeping of who they contacted could have been better, they did attempt to notify tenants. Rodriguez says she and her family weren't.
That person you're talking about, we can't verify that we got a hold of her or not, because we didn't make a good list. We just started calling people.
R.D. Wood says the Rodriguezes didn't notify the office of the issue until after they had already moved out.
She came in a couple weeks ago, and we just assumed she didn't have any damage because she didn't report it until sometime this week, I believe.
Regardless of whether she reported it and when, she says her insurance doesn't cover flooding.
As easy as it was for me to call you, they could have done the same and said, hey, we have floods. They're not going to cover it either way. So why can't you just let people know, so that, because had we known when they found out, we may have been able to pull everything out and just dry it off.
The BBB says it's important to understand what is covered and what's not when it comes to storage units.
In the event of weather, vandalism, or theft. So make sure you fully understand that and have that conversation with the storage unit prior to signing any sort of contract and placing your items in the unit.
It's even written in contract that, hey, put your stuff on pallets, and had everybody done that, there wouldn't be no damage.
And while no one can prevent a flood, Brianna says common courtesy does go a long way. The BBB says if you do have an issue with any storage units, it's best to go directly to that business first to see if they can help resolve the issue. You can also reach out to the BBB to assist in trying to create a resolution that both you and the business are happy with. The owner of the facility we spoke to said he's willing to refund the Rodriguez family for last month's rent because of what they're going through. Reporting live in the studio, Hannah King, Cake News on your side.